Hi everybody, this is Jürgen Hagedorn from Tech at Barcelona. My role is I'm responsible for product management for analytics at SAP, and here I'm together with Norbert from CubeSurf. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, Norbert Egger. I'm CEO from CubeSurf, using all that stuff what Jürgen has been talking yesterday about.
Yes, and I'm Jürgen Feist from Hichert & Feist. I represent the IBCS Association here at TechEd.
We had yesterday together a presentation on the International Business Communication Standard, which is a standard for visualizing, let's say, business data. What do you think about our session, Jürgen?
Well, we had two aspects in that session. First, I've been talking about IBCS, introducing the IBCS and the idea behind, and I think the people like the idea. The interesting thing is almost 50% of the people already knew about IBCS, which is a good thing for us. And afterwards, we talked about how this is implemented in SAP software with partners and so on. This was your part.
Yeah, and I was very, very happy with the session. I was actually positively surprised because, I mean, so many people showed up at the end. It was like, I don't know, the room was pretty packed and we had like 80 to 100 people there and a lot of interesting discussions after that. So, Norbert, what do you think about the session? I think you attended it, right?
Yeah, sure, I've been there. So the session was really great, and talking about that was really important for doing better reporting, more easy to understand, and showing the real information with reports. From my point of view, it's a big step ahead because using SAP standards as well, Design Studio as well as Cloud for Analytics, it works really fine. And at CubeSurf, for example, we're working since a long time with the IBCS standard. And
you've implemented at your company?
I mean, at CubeSurf also, it's only allowed to do IBCS standard reporting.
Oh,
even for every demo for customers, it's also only allowed.
Okay, and, that's interesting.
From my point of view, it's much more easy because you can reuse all that, and you can it's more easy to understand, and you have all of the possibility to look at the same figure and everybody understands it immediately.
I think we could just talk about the, let's say, theoretical concept. You introduced that, and I talked a bit about the adoption of the concept in our products like Cloud for Analytics, like Design Studio, and others for Office. I mean, we are also doing that together with partners, actually, and we discussed that as well. But for me, very, very, very important. I mean, how does it really look like in reality? So what would be your feedback from, let's say, the point of view of a company that is adopting that? And also, what is the feedback you are getting from your customers?
Okay, so we have to be aware that that it's something like a differentiation. Some customers do not like because they feel they are too strongly on one line.
Too limited.
Yeah, too limited, but I think at the end of the day, these customers do not understand that it's not a dogma. You mentioned it also in a discussion yesterday. At the end of the day, it's not important to do it exactly that way, to go in that direction to help to make it more easy to understand. And so I think the wall against standardization is breaking down more and more customers, and even not only in Germany and Europe, are going into that direction. And I have a lot of customers over all areas, all industries, going to that direction, and it helps that it's available right now, and it makes that users much more go to that instead of always waiting for the next release and know it's not possible to be done.
We also hope that we can kind of bring the discussion of design, the discussion of visualization a bit to a different level, that is less based on opinions and taste, that it can be, I mean, be based much more on, let's say, a comprehensive, consistent concept. How do you see that?
Yeah, I think that's the beneficial part of our partnership, because SAP probably benefits from the ideas behind the IBCS and the community, what they think. And the community benefits from SAP because SAP can help the community spread the word about IBCS all over the world. And so that's a really interesting thing.
And the good thing at the end of the most important group, the customers, using that do better decisions because they more easily understand what the information on their slides, in their reports, and in the annual books and where else. So from my point of view, the customers have a big advantage using that concept and using their tools.
That's of course our common ultimate goal, I guess, to improve the decision processes at our customers.